Welcome back to the channel. Sorry I haven't done a video. We was too eager to build the layout. It's 8 by 12 at the moment, and it's kind of mocked up at the moment. There's not a whole lot of screws or anything, and it's pretty tall. I'm pretty jealous. I wish I had that when I was down here when I was younger, as tall as this. We got the radius all marked out. We got a few other things kind of marked out a little bit. Nothing's like screwed down temporarily just yet. The only thing is, it has been done. Well, we need to get some lighting for down here. But it's exactly 8 feet instead of being 7. This is 8 by 12 right now. It's gonna be 8 by 20. So we got the T-girders in all the way down. And like I said, it's just being mocked up. There's no braces like you see over here. Everything's on 12-inch centers. So yeah. So it'll be more of the video coming up. So, all right, it might be a few days. All right, I don't know where I'm at on the video at the moment, so give you a sneak peek. I know I talked about how to build everything, but when you start working on helping somebody on a layout, you just kind of lose focus and don't forget about the camera. So we got everything screwed in place how we want. We got the switch back how we want it. It's really interesting. So I'll be going up the hill up here, and about 4 more feet come out this way into a Y and go up there to another section. So one side is going to be coal, which is going to be over there, and then over here is going to be for the logging and stuff. And I'm gonna bring a section out here a little bit for like somebody operating the switch there. And then we laid down cork and track today. We did all this today actually. So I haven't glued down this yet until I figure out the river part, which I think I have, but we'll see what happens. But I can't wait. Working down here brings back a lot of memories with my father and stuff, because at the time, okay, my table was only 5 by 12, and this is how big it was here, but only 5 feet wide by 12 feet. Then my brother Nick's layout was down there. It was a 4 by 8, so you have plenty of room to walk through here, okay? And Dad showing us what to do and everything. So he bought 22-inch radius curves he did for us, and flex track. Well, at the time, I didn't know how to use flex track or anything, so I was over here working on the corner, and he was already done with his section. He was only working on a 5 by 8, and I think I got like midway here. He goes, "You ain't done yet, boy?" I was like, "Nope, I don't know what I'm doing." So there's a lot of good times down here. And I remember, my brother, his layout was over there, and he lost interest in it. So I asked Dad, like, "Hey, can I take over his layout and build onto it and everything?" He goes, "Well, we'll see what happens until a month." About a month and a half, Dad said. I was like, "All right." So each day I was marking on the calendar, each day. It's like, "Hey, Dad, it's been a month and a half now. Nick hasn't done anything." "All right, let's give it an extra few weeks and be 2 months." "Okay." Because Dad knew exactly where he parked his train at and everything, because it's inside the mountain. For the whole 2 months, he didn't touch it. So me and my friend Jimmy, we decided to add on to the section went through over here. And after we did that and ran trains all around everywhere, he was so upset, went upstairs and goes, "I'm telling Dad." I was like, "Tell Dad." Dad says okay. That's, there's a lot of good times down here.
Yep.
So yeah. All right.
That's when we had all kinds of fun. Decided to run together then.
Yep.
Of course, I can't run my train anyway because.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to bring the Toy Story train down here.
That's when Snoopy jumped on the
Yep.
and broke my engine.
That sucked. I'm gonna have to bring the Toy Story train down here to run it.
Yep.
Bring back memories.
Oh yeah. That was my first layout.
Yep.
Too. Now this will be the second layout.
And
no, third.
And just to give you
fourth.
What for you?
Yeah.
Second.
Because we did the 4 by 8 too. The battery reenactment.
We never done it down here though.
No. The second layout down here though.
Yeah.
Would be my fourth layout total probably.
Yep. So anyway, I'll give you a backstory on this whole basement here, since this is where I done all my time down here. I had, the garage would be 62. I had 61 layouts down here. I just heard everybody, "Holy crap, that's a lot." Well, because I was never satisfied with them or anything. and he couldn't do a whole lot down here with what I wanted to do. You learn from him, okay? So the 62 one is out there in the garage, and that's the best one I ever had of all layouts, besides this one here. So,
63.
wow. Yeah, I guess this would be
Because technically
63.
you helped me build it, so
Yeah.
you're 63.
And this is the way I built all my, I learned from over the years. So, you know, you got the T-girder, and they got the, I use that as a beam, and you've got an extra leg. You could put a 800, 900 pounds on this, and it'll take it, no problem. All right, guys, enough chit-chatting. We'll see what you guys do in a few days. All right. Well, this is going to be the last update for this week. We've been working hard on the layout. If you've been watching my short, yesterday was my birthday, so we added 8 feet to this yesterday. So now it's 8 by 12. I mean, 8 by 20. I mean, still it ain't big enough, but it is what it is. It's big enough to me, I guess. So you don't realize how big logging stuff is, okay? Because from this point right here to just right here, just go up 2 inches. That's exactly 8 feet from that switch to right here. Pretty crazy, huh? So we're gonna have a switch here coming into a building and everything. So it's gonna be 2 tracks here, one for the shade, one for here for switching stuff. This is just sitting here for temporary. I thought about setting it someplace, not 100% sure. And this is what we got accomplished so far on the layout. Still need to get more track, but oh no, it's coming out pretty good. Later on, we're gonna cut this all out, and there's a custom piece I'm making. I have to make here. I'm gonna be putting a little building on top. So this little building, or this little track here, would be right there. And he's gonna have Atlas switch machines on top. Kind of give it that old school vibe a little bit. So this is gonna be our canyon. So one side would be, this is logging, and this would be a mountain coming in down into it. And then over here is 2 things. Got a coal mine and an ore area. Can't wait. So I'll have to build a building someplace here. If you visualize a building and something, it'd be there.
Yeah. Or like they pull rocks out of it too, they can dump the rocks into mining.
Right.
That way they get rid of the rocks.
So I gave him a bunch of buildings I'm not going to be using. Here's one of the railroad stations he's going to use. We kind of marked out the yard. Yeah, that's 8 foot of a yard.
Yeah.
But we'll have to me it looks too small, but I like it. It's gonna be different because it's not really a big area.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have a building over here for steam engines, and the other one's gonna be for diesels.
No.
No.
Diesels and steam engines.
Oh, diesels and steam engines.
Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter what side it gets what.
No. And so I gave him a 2-stall building, and I gave him this building here, and we laid the cork and everything out today. He's kind of getting the buildings kind of situated where he wants it for now, and this is kind of a pain in the butt, trying to match this all up, so that's another day to do it, because over this one area is going to be our water scene right in through here. So yeah, so it's going to be, it'd be coming out about a foot this way and everything. Coming along pretty good. And I have a build series on this, and I gave him some paint to use as primer to paint the table and everything. So anyway, so from this is an open area, but as you can see, there's a line there, and that's a line there. That's open space. Okay, that's where our backdrop's going to be. But it'd be kind of cool, but I don't know how well it would work. I was sitting there, man, it'd be kind of cool to put hidden staging in there. But if you ever derail it, how would you get to it? That's the other issue. I know you can unscrew the backdrop and everything, but that's, to me, it's a hassle.
Yeah, till it's work.
Yeah, so it's coming out pretty good. And I can't believe we started this on the 3rd, okay? I was just mocking everything up. And the video I checked is about 10 days ago. of just partial of this build and everything, and I'll give you the basement's pretty big, but the table is, like I said, it's 8 by 20. Should have been 8 by 30, but maybe, you know, over here, and then we have to cut the well out, and you know, be kind of tight.
And get rid of the brick wall.
Yeah, that's too much work for me. But yeah, I like how it's all coming out. The bench work is really simple, and I can't believe how much price of lumber is today. Just to build the table, that's no cork or anything. Just to build this table as is, with screws and everything, it's about I think it was like,
100 and something.
it was $340 just to build it. This is here. That's just in the lumber, okay? That's like the 1x4s, the 2x2s, all the 1x3s, and half-inch plywood. That's, you know, that's crazy. I was telling him when I built train tables down here,
It was
100,
bad.
$150 you can build a whole table like this back then, but it is what it is. I understand everybody's.
Maybe that's why people use 2x4s.
Yeah, I don't want to use 2x4s, but that's just me. But that's what I used. So it's like an open grid with a T-girder. I call this a T-girder, and all the 1x3s bolts right in this. And you could probably put about over 1,000 pounds on this easily, and it'll take it. So that's how I've been my bench work and everything else, and I like it. I built a lot of layouts down here. All right, I'll see you guys later, and I will be putting this on my playlist. I'll be building a new one just for this build series here. If you guys are interested in seeing my brother and me and my niece putting this one together.